Welcome to This Week at Four Horsemen. This is Indigo Plateau, where only the most powerful Pokemon get to compete for the title of greatest Pokemon of all time. This is Charizard, and I am Ryan Chu.
That's a good one.
Show us your fire.
I have no fire.
You have the fire inside?
I have no fire.
The fire down below?
Corbin Dallas, I have no fire.
Okay. So,
Nope.
What is This Week at Four Horsemen?
This Week at Four Horsemen, it's a show we get together every week to talk about some cool stuff that's come up, some cool stuff that has happened last week, and that's about it.
Every single
Every week. Every week.
And
Forever.
We're going to start off this show like we do every week with a giveaway.
Yay!
And Spider-Man doesn't come out this week, but we're so excited for it
It's gonna be awesome.
that we're going to do a ticket giveaway for the next 2 shows. So you could possibly win 2 tickets this week, and if you miss out, you can watch next week's show and get another chance to win 2 tickets. Because I don't know about you.
I can't wait to see
I
this
am
movie.
so
It's going to be
excited.
great.
Yeah.
It's getting rave reviews.
Rave reviews. Remind me, Spider-Man trivia later. Anyway,
Okay.
So when you see Spider-Man appear on the screen, just call the store, 304-581-4461. Call the store, tell Aaron that everybody gets 1, except for you, because you get 2 tickets to see Spider-Man. So one more time, when you see Spider-Man, call the store.
Yep.
All right, moving on to new comics. We have some cool titles this week. One, a recurring issue that we like to mention here on the show is Jim Henson's Power of the Dark Crystal. It is on issue 4. Keep in mind, this is a very limited book, so if you have interest in it, you should definitely subscribe. I've heard lots of good things. It's way too scary looking for me to read. Then moving all along, we have a new book, Clue #1. Now, of course, this is
that like based on the game? Clue?
based on the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, even better.
So I would imagine it's a murder mystery,
I would think so.
but perhaps I'll pick it up and get a clue.
Next book.
Next book. Something that I've been asked for at the counter a lot of people are coming up and asking for is Edge of Venomverse #1. Venom fans have been waiting for this one.
Yeah.
And it's being timed well close to the release of Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yep.
So it's definitely something to check out. Issue 1 of this new series comes out tomorrow.
You think Venom's going to have a cameo in Homecoming?
Possibly.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know what their plans are for the second Spider-Man movie.
Yeah. Cool. And this week coming up also, once again, we have 3 new Star Wars books. This is a fantastic trend. It's
3.
a great time to be alive. Droids Unplugged #1.
Also known as acoustic droids.
No, it's not. Dr. Aphra #8 and Poe Dameron #16.
Poe?
Poe?
Poe Dameron?
Poe Dameron?
You're alive?
You're alive.
I feel alive with all these new Star Wars books.
I know. It's great. Great.
Yep.
I haven't got to read Vader #2, which came out last week.
I'm waiting for the trade.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right, so moving on to the Four Horsemen Versus series. Don't let anyone ever tell you that your vote doesn't matter, because this very serious thing that's very, very important and matters very, very much to me.
To one person.
Last week, Magneto won by 1 vote.
1 vote.
And
The
that's
whole thing was divided by 1.
taking in the Instagram votes, the Twitter votes, and the Facebook votes. Old Magnus, he got there by 1.
Ah,
Like I said, that was a close matchup.
yeah, that was really good.
And
That was a
I
good
think getting farther into the event, we're starting to have more of those.
Yeah, yep.
And speaking of close matchups,
This week, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be close or not.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We have the Rabbit of Kerbanog, and if you're not aware, that is the killer rabbit from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, versus Treebeard in his army of Ents.
Doesn't matter how many Ents Treebeard has. Does not matter.
What about entire forests?
You know what rabbits eat?
Not trees.
Well, this rabbit will eat trees.
Carrots.
And
Lettuce.
trees. Foliage.
They beat Saruman the White.
There's going to be a lot of naked trees
And
at the end of this.
the remains of his orc army. And Urukai. They are
No
stronger
chance.
than orc.
No chance. The rabbit is immortal.
I
got
can't talk.
nothing.
I can't talk to you right now.
All right.
I think we're gonna have to get a sub in because this is this is dividing us. Treebeard.
You're going down a path I can't follow.
Anakin, you're breaking my heart.
Breaking my heart.
Hold me like you did on Naboo.
No, not a chance.
All right. We should probably move on to our weekly events.
Yes.
This is a brief overview of the events that we hold every week here at Horsemen Comics and Gaming. If you'd like more information on any of them, please go to our Facebook page and click on the Events tab.
Yep. So, yeah, this is me. So, Wednesday, we're going to have D&D Encounters at 6. If you don't play D&D or if you're looking to learn it, come out. That is a great time. It's great for new players to come in. You don't have to really commit to every week. It's good if you can, but if you just want to float in and out, that is perfect.
Right. And we also have Proxy Legacy at 6:30 and HeroClix at 6:45 the same night.
Yep. Thursday is Commander Night from 5 to close, and X-Wing Thursday night flights from 6 to close. And I am dusting off, this is a surprise to you, I'm dusting off my X-Wing pilot's wings, and I will be flying this Thursday coming up.
It'll be a one-time thing because he won't be doing it again anytime soon. On Friday,
challenge me.
On Friday, we have F&M Standard at 6 and Modern at 6:30.
We also have Friday Night Pokemon at 6:30, and you can watch us on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube Live.
Yep, and then on Saturday, we have the Pokemon League at noon and Standard Showdown at 5 o'clock, which is drawing to a close. If you want any of those Standard Showdown booster packs, better come to an event soon.
We're running out.
Yep.
Also, we have the HeroClix 15th anniversary of the What If Dormammu. The entry it's going to be awesome. Entry is $25. It's 3 rounds Swiss.
Yeah, it has a 400-point build, and it is the Modern Age format.
And it's celebrating the 15th anniversary of HeroClix. So if you're new to the game or you've been here since the beginning, this is your chance to come out and get some really cool stuff.
15 years is a long time for a game to exist and have organized play.
Yep.
That's encroaching on Magic the Gathering levels of awesomeness.
Yep. Good stuff.
Good stuff. And it also is your chance to win an exclusive Dormammu Colossal
This thing is
figure.
huge. The boxes came in, and the thing is going to be massive.
How much of a Clicks board does that take up?
I don't know.
That'd
be a good question for you.
I gotta think like the other characters on that Clicks team have gotta been like, Dormammu, scooch over, like you're tucking up the whole board.
I think you gotta use both hands to turn the dial.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Does he have dice that like?
They're like this big.
Okay,
it's pretty good.
Also on Saturday we have a Modern Win-A-Box.
Saturday at 6 p.m. a $10 entry. We also have Dice Masters Golden Age Constructed Sunday at 2 with the $3 entry.
Yeah, and you can watch that on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube as well. Our T.O. Truby Turner has been doing a great job putting out that content every week. He even had to break into our booth 2 days ago.
We locked the key right here on this table.
I did. I'll take that one. He's also going to be featuring the Tournament Organizer Challenge, and what that means is that he will be bringing a blank art team, and if you challenge him and get the TO below 10 life, you get a prize pack, and if you beat him, you get 2 prize packs.
That's kind of cool.
It's an amazing idea, and I'm going to steal it for Magic.
Steal it for everything.
Replication is the best form of flattery.
That's right. So what's coming up next week?
So we do have the Hour of Devastation pre-release.
Newest Magic set coming out.
Yeah, that is next week's, and the release will be the following week. Watch our social media for information on that. It should be coming out pretty soon.
Real soon. We are doing proxy decks for Legacy events.
Yes, I spent last week. So our proxy Legacy events have been a big hit. The attendance has grown quite a bit since we started allowing proxies, and now you don't even have to bring your own deck because I have 5 proxy decks ready to go sitting in a box downstairs on the board game shelf. So if you forget your deck or if you haven't played before and you want to give it a try, you can just come and pick out one of the decks we have here available to play.
Very nice. Very nice. So have you got to go see Transformers yet? I know it's on your top of your list. You can't wait.
I am going to go see it.
Good.
But I haven't.
I haven't gone to see it yet either. So
we are failing at our jobs.
We have.
Partially because I'm so excited about Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's going to be great.
I'm going to be sitting in the theater watching Transformers going, this is Spider-Man.
Has Spider-Man started yet?
Why
hasn't Spider-Man begun? Was there just a new trailer that come out for?
There was.
There was?
Yeah.
Cool. So.
Kiss me, Ronnie Jane.
I don't think so.
Okay. That's over.
Not going to happen. Call the store. Call the store. 2 tickets.
No, call me maybe.
No.
I just met you.
Call you Peter.
I could say something, but
don't do it.
We're going to move on. All right, Horsemen
FCC.
of the Week. In honor of the 15th anniversary of HeroClix, we are going to shout out our entire HeroClix community as our Horsemen of the Week. That's our organizers, Nick and Mike, plus all of the players they are one of the most consistent player bases that we have here at the store.
Yep. They've done a fantastic job, and it's great to celebrate this achievement with them, because this is like Ryan said, this is really a big deal for the whole game.
Most of the games, now we're not going to dance around the bush here. There's a lot of games here with organized play that last 6 months, a year, 2 years. Yeah. To go for 15 years is an incredible achievement. Like, okay, how many games can you name that have had organized play for 15 years?
Not many.
Magic.
Pokemon.
Yep. Warhammer.
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh.
I think so. And then Clicks.
Absolutely Clicks. That's right now. That's about it.
I'm not sure I can think of any others. Yeah. There might be one or two others, but it's a pretty great achievement, and it's not possible without players who come to events and buy product, and without organizers who organize and run those events.
Yep.
So thank you guys.
Shout out to all you guys. Good job.
It was awesome.
Keep it good.
All right, moving on to the Four Horsemen mailbag. We have a message here from a Clyde Frog, who wrote in all the way from South Park, Colorado. He wants to ask us, why are we
Don't you can't?
Yeah,
I can't read that. No,
never mind.
The FCC probably watches.
Yeah,
this.
no, I didn't. I just copied and pasted that from the email onto the doc.
Clyde Frog, call us.
We'll
answer your question.
Yeah, we'll answer that like
offline,
off record. So we have another question.
We gotta start screening these questions.
I know. We have another question from Emma. What is your favorite Star Wars movie?
It's like picking between my favorite child.
That's not true, because I know you have a favorite, and I
do have a favorite.
I know the answers to what your favorite Star Wars movie, and I know what your favorite child is.
I want to get so much hate mail from this. Well,
you only have two other children, so you only get 2 other pieces of hate mail, and I believe both of them know they're not your favorite.
So my favorite Star Wars movie. Do I get to explain why?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I know it takes a lot of arrows.
It's just Skywalker.
I know. I like it because it is the culmination of the whole series. For me, the whole series was the rise and fall of Anakin Skywalker. I got to see the end of Anakin in Return of the Jedi. I got to see his absolute fall, crash and burn in Episode 3.
Crash and burn.
Oh, I didn't even mean it like
burn.
that. Burn! Anakin, the floor is lava.
You're terrible at this game. More like Ant can't.
So what's your favorite Star Wars?
So as a kid, I would have, with no doubt, said Return of the Jedi.
I hate the Ewoks. I really don't like Ewoks.
And now, I would still probably say Return of the Jedi. Although, if I had to recognize one as what I thought was like the best movie, I would say A New Hope.
Yeah, New Hope was pretty good. Good, solid movie.
And
it's held up too. It's held up so well over the years.
If you had to like put a gun to my head, and make me choose, I would probably choose Return of the Jedi for nostalgia reasons.
Sure.
And it's not just Ewok. I was a little Ewok obsessed as a kid. But you know the Ewok TV movies?
Yeah.
I watched those on repeat. And I spoke a whole lot of Ewok when I was. I knew a lot of words. It was a concern. But it just the Battle of Endor, like, it's so iconic and so amazing, and just like Lando and Numba and Wedge Antilles flying through the Death Star, like, it's so cool.
That is very cool.
It's great. Yeah. It's a trap. And when the Super Star Destroyer, the Executor crashes in the Death Star, oh my god,
that's really cool. But Ewoks,
yeah, I love the Ewoks.
Ewoks,
they'll eat you.
They do.
They will kill you.
That makes it infinitely cooler. That makes it so much cooler.
And C-3PO finally gets the recognition he deserves.
He does.
He's a god.
He does. Yep.
He's a freaking god.
He didn't know he had it in him.
He did not. All right.
So we don't Telltale Tuesday?
We are not. Ron is lame and has adult things to do.
I got adult.
And I am out of town next week, so we'll actually be back in 2 weeks with episode 4 of The Wolf Among Us. Maybe if we don't have a lot going on that night, maybe we only have 2 more episodes. Maybe we could do both.
Run through the whole thing.
Yeah. And we can start a new game the next week.
Yeah, I was actually talking to a couple days ago about the Fables trade, which is what Wolf Among Us is based on, and they said that is why they were looking into it, because they've seen The Wolf Among Us.
Awesome.
So pretty cool.
Yeah, that's great. It's a great game, great comic. Recommend them both highly.
Yep.
We have a sale this week?
We do have a sale this week. In honor of the HeroClix 15th anniversary, we're going to have 15% off all HeroClix products in the shop.
And that's a good deal. And we have a good back catalog of older sets.
We have some older stuff.
Definitely a good time to pick something up.
Yep. Obviously doesn't combine with other offers that we have here in the shop. So
Right. Our standard discount.
Yep. Discount
parameters.
Fair. Yes.
Parameters.
Good word.
Yes.
Good word usage. I'm impressed.
I know. I feel smart.
You got one of those calendars that says, here's your word of the day?
No. Somebody bought me a holiday of the day.
What's the holiday? It's like June, and we haven't seen any holidays yet.
Because they're all stupid.
I know.
It's like Sock Day.
When was Sock Day? I missed Sock Day.
Get extra cheese on your pizza day. They're terrible.
That's a great holiday. I'd have celebrated that.
Did you buy that calendar from like the wire rack sitting out front of Big Lots?
It pretty much was.
That was like 75% off.
It was at Big Lots.
Where they don't even care if you steal it.
There was like 9 months in that calendar.
Yeah. It's so terrible. I have not gotten one single useful piece of information. I might like start posting them daily to go. Here's the holiday you'll never see.
You'll never see this one.
This is the show that never ends.
Yep.
And
this is the show. We should sing every week. No, bad
I want
idea.
to be the very best. Like no, okay.
No.
So it's the show that never ends until we go into the closing. And we start rattling off our social media stats.
Social medias.
So make sure you follow us at facebook.com/4horsemencomics. Follow us at Instagram at 4horsemencomics. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/4horsemencomicsgaming. Follow us on Twitter at @4horsemencomics and watch all of our streaming content at twitch.tv/4horsemencomics, where we are now officially affiliates of Twitch.
Good times.
So that's a step below partners.
Yeah.
So the next step up is partners.
Almost there.
We're affiliates.
Yes, that's pretty awesome. That's
a lot of syllables.
That's a lot of syllables.
Syllables. Yeah.
Yep. What else? Is that it?
I'm so ready to walk away from you, like the Ewoks and Treebeard.
Transformers.
Show's over.
Pull it. We're done. I'm out. Mike. I'll be in my trailer.
Hate you.
Can't work in these conditions.